Hi dear students, welcome back to the class. Today we are going to discuss the topic adaptation. I hope all of you know about adaptation. We already discussed about this topic adaptation. You know the definition of adaptation. What that adaptation? Yes, adaptation is the ability of an organism to change the better adjustment with the environment. That is called what? Adaptation. Okay, so today we are going to discuss this topic only, adaptation. Adaptation is the adaptation characteristics of a living organism. So it includes those structural and functional features. It includes what? Their structural and functional features which improve their chances of survival in an environment. Okay. So this is called adaptation. You know that all that organisms that will cope with the environment, then only they can survive. Okay. You know about our desert rat and our field rat. Desert rat that more cope with the desert. Okay. Than field rat. Similarly, camel is also very well cope with the desert environment, and he knows that compared to our water buffalo. Okay, water buffalo can able to live on desert? No. So these type of adaptation we call as what? Xeric adaptation. What? Xeric adaptation. And this adaptation, there is two types. One is in the temporary adaptation and what? Permanent adaptation or long-term adaptation. There are two types of adaptation. Okay. Short-term adaptation and long-term adaptation. Short-term adaptation, which means what? That's only the short period, temporarily only. Okay. You know about in a summer season, we are in our skin get tanned. Why our skin get tanned? Actually, in our body skin, you know that's having what? Melanin pigment. This melanin pigment that will be accumulated in the area. Okay, accumulated. That will be accumulated. Actually, these will be protect the tissues from the radiation. Okay, so these short-term adaptation, which means that is not a permanent, that will be very short period only. Okay, this also we call as temporary adaptation. Okay, and long-term adaptation, which means you know about what? In case of birds having the beak and that close, so that becomes for long-term or permanent adaptation. So these are the two types of adaptation. So once again, adaptation, that's what's the definition of adaptation? Adaptation is the ability of an organism to change the better adjustment with the environment. That is called what? Adaptation. And you know that is a characteristic of an organism. So you know that it includes both their structural and functional features. Okay, so that is what? Adaptation. And these adaptations are two types. One is in the short-term adaptation and another one is in what? Long-term adaptation. Short-term adaptation means what? That is a temporary adaptation only. And this long-term adaptation, that means that is becomes permanent adaptation. Okay. Now we are going to discussing about the topic adaptation in plants. What? Adaptation in plants. Adaptation in plants. You know that in our surroundings, not only animals, the plants also there. The plants also want, they are also adopting. They are also adapting some characters from their environment. Okay, they are adjusting with the environment. Okay, so actually they are based on the availability of water. They are divided based on the availability of water. So there are three types of adaptation in plants. First one, aquatic adaptation. Hydrophytes. What? Hydrophytes. First one is what? Hydrophytes. Hydrophytes. So see, the adaptation plant, the first one, that is for hydrophytes. Hydro means what? Is water plants. What is it? Water plants. And second one, mesophyte. Second one is what? Mesophyte. Mesophyte, that means land. Okay, they live on our land only. Okay, and the third one, that is xerophyte. I think so you know about 0505 plants. Yes, that's a lives in the desert. So adaptation plants that's divided into three. Okay, depending upon the availability of the water, these plants are divided. Okay, so these hydrophytes, which means the plants that lives on where water, they lives in where water. That's the word hydrophytes. Okay, and the next one mesophyte. Meso are terrestrial plants. They are terrestrial plants, and xerophytes, they are the desert plants. Okay, so hydrophytes, they need water. Okay, they need more water, which means they are lives in where water only. Okay, so they are what hydrophytes. And mesophytes, which means they need moderate amount of water. They need moderate amount of water. You know that in our terrestrial plants they need average or moderate amount of water no? Yes. So these plants we call as what? Mesophytes. And the next one xerophytes. Xerophytes here it is. So the xerophytes plants, they are adopt what, otherwise they are very cope with the dry and hot condition. Okay. So this is what xerophytes. So now we are going to discuss some our chapter exercise part. Okay. First one, that's named the following. Okay. First one, the body that provides minimum resistance during flight. The body that provides minimum resistance during flight. What's the answer? Streamlined body. What? Streamlined body. Okay. That is the first one. And the next question. Physical environment of all organisms resisting on Earth. Resisting on Earth. Physical environment of all organisms that existing on Earth. Answer. Physical environment. So that is abiotic factors. What? Abiotic factors. And third one, the factors that include light, rainfall, wind, gases, etc. is known as climatic factors. See, the factors that include light, rainfall, wind and gases, etc. is known as what? Climatic factors. Okay, these we already discussed, you know it. Okay, these factors comes under where? Climatic factors. Okay, and the next fourth question, the factors that include soil texture, soil pH, soil nutrients, that becomes in which one? Yes, edaphic factors. Edaphic factors. Okay, and fifth one, the habitat of an organism, which is also known as volant. That is which adaptation? As which habitat? Aerial habitat. Okay, the habitat of an organism, which is also known as what? Volant. So that is what? Aerial habitat. So once again, the body that provides minimum resistance during flight, that is streamlined body. And second one, physical environment of all organisms existing on Earth, that is abiotic. And third one, the factors that include light, rainfall, winds, gases, etc. is known as climatic factors. Fourth one, the factors that include soil texture, soil pH and soil nutrients, that is what? That is known as edaphic factors. And fifth one, the habitat of organism, which is known as volant, aerial habitat. Okay, so all of you just go to the textbook and write these answers. Okay.